everyone. So sorry I don't have much of an audience. I wasn't aware that we needed one up until now, and I was working all weekend and didn't have time to prepare for it. But I do have my sister here watching me along with my cat, so they're my audience for today. But my tribute is one that I'm sure that a lot of people have done or have thought about doing, but it's definitely to my mom. She has been a huge impact on my life. She's a single mom, and she's played both roles for me and 5 of my siblings for quite a while now, and she absolutely rocks it. When we were younger and growing up, she always worked super long hours so that she could afford for us to play sports and do whatever activities and extra events that we wanted to do. And she brought lunch up to our school several times a week, not only for us, but for our classmates as well. She'd go to Sonic and bring us a lot of slushies or bring us pizzas or just anything that she thought would brighten up our day. She would often work all night long because she's a nurse and she'd have to do overnight shifts, but she would still manage to go home, take a nap for a few hours, and then come to our soccer games, basketball games, cheerleading events, or whatever that we had to do. And like I said earlier, she had 6 kids, and she always makes sure that none of us have to do without anything that we need or want as well. She tries to get us anything that she thinks that we would enjoy or do good with, and she always manages to go above and beyond for all of us. Like I said, not even necessities, but just wants as well. And she also supported me through cosmetology school. I tried to work at the beginning of cosmetology school, but it was kind of hard doing both, so she let me take off for the second half of it, and she helped support me and pay my bills throughout that so I could just focus on my grades and getting my license done. She helped me move out on my own as well. She helped me get all the furniture that I needed. She moved me in, and she helped make sure that I just had everything situated with, rent and everything else. She's also now helping me through Aiken Tech. I'm a cosmetologist now, but my hours have obviously had to cut back some because I can't work full-time and go to school full-time because I'm trying to do as many classes as I can now so that I can graduate early. So my hours have cut back, not tremendously, but enough to make an impact on my bills and everything. So if I'm ever running behind on whatever I have due, she'll offer to help out. And she always knows how to cheer you up whenever you're having a bad day. She always comes in saying jokes or offering to bring you to lunch or to ice cream or to movies. And she's always there in hard times. The biggest time that I've had is I was actually engaged once, and it was a super bad relationship, and she was always trying to tell me that it wasn't good for me, but being young and dumb, I never listened and never paid attention. But towards the end of it, a few weeks before I decided to leave him, I actually called her and I was like, all right, Mom, this is it. I'm leaving. I'm doing it. And so she came and she moved all of my furniture out because him and I lived together at the time. So she came and made 3 or 4 truckloads just helping me move everything. And it was tons and tons of effort. Just for about 2 weeks later, I said, Mom, I'm sorry, but I'm moving back in with them. We're getting back together. He's changed. He's different. He's going to, it's going to be like a brand new person. And so, of course, she was not happy with that decision, but she still, psyched it up and I guess wanted me to realize on my own. And so she let me move all of my stuff back into the house with him. And for about 2 weeks, she was still talking to me, and, I was aware that she wasn't happy with me, but she still was being supportive of my decision. And then, like I said, fast forward another 2 weeks, I was like, all right, I'm done. And so I figured she wasn't going to help me again since she had just done that 2 weeks ago. Now I told her, I was like, I understand if you don't want to come. But she was like, no, you're my daughter and I've got you. And so she came all the way back. She lives in North Augusta and I was in Aiken. And she helped me move all of my stuff out again for the second time. And she didn't complain one bit about it. Didn't tell me I told you so. Didn't do any of that. She just showed up. She got everything done with me, and she supported me the whole time through it for the next week or so. She took me on plenty of shopping sprees and girls' days and anything she could to help cheer me up because she knew it was a rough time for me. And this past Valentine's Day was my first day without him, and so we actually made it a Galentine's Day, her and my older sister and I. And she came and she picked me up from work and she took me out to lunch. We all went out and got dessert and we went shopping. Just had a really good time because, like I said, she knew it was going to be a hard day for me. She also not only supports all of her kids here, but her parents and her sister actually live in Texas, and she still will send them money all the time to help them out because she can't be there physically to help them. She goes down when she can to see them and help them, but they get hit by hurricanes pretty often there, so she helps with them with the recovering from all of that. So she not only supports us here in Aiken, but also her family in Texas as well. She is overall definitely my best friend. I know that no matter what I'll do or whatever happens to me, she's always there and I can always go to her, and I truly can say I don't know what I would do without her. So here's to my mom and all the other moms and single moms out there. They're doing just an awesome job at raising their kids.